behind your back, they talking about killing your ass. Everybody on the planet Earth hates you. Go ahead.
It says, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
Cut off means you're going to be put to death. Your society, like Sean and Sandy, he's always saying you're a good American, you're a great American. Well, what in the hell are you going to do when you're in the field getting your ass whipped? Are you going to go to your fellow Edomite slave and say you're a good American? No, you're not, because there's not going to be no more America. Go ahead.
I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief.
And it shall enter into the house of the thief. What is the house of the thief? That's America. There's a place where you stole this land, then you go around, you steal things. You stole the so-called Negroes, the tribe of Judah, Benjamin and Levi. And you brought them over. So this is the house of the thief. Everything you devils got, you stole. That's why these ships are going to fuck your ass up, man. Go ahead. And so what, I curse? So what? Go ahead.
And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
Right, and then you swear falsely by the Most High's name. You say that you're a God-fearing nation. You're a God-fearing people. Then you got the nerve to pull out the Bible and call yourself going to be the next president and get inaugurated, which makes you a damn warlock, but you got your hand on the Bible. And God we trust on your dollar bill. You're getting ready to go down. Go ahead.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house.
These so-called UFOs, which is a curse unto you, is going to remain in your house. You're going to see a lot more UFO sightings in this country. And they're going to start beaming up a lot more of you crackers and beating the hell out of you, man. Go ahead. Like Betty and Barney Hill. They had a movie came out years ago with this guy, Travis Waters. What the hell is this guy's name? Travis Walker? Whatever. Well, some cracker, they were out there logging, and all of a sudden, the shit came down and beamed his ass up and beat the shit out of him, man. Then the angels sent him back to earth, and he was bugged out throughout the whole movie. It was called Fire in the Sky. I got to get a copy of that movie. Go ahead.
And shall consume it with the timber.
I suggest you devils get that movie. Get Fire in the Sky, get Close Encounters of the Third Kind, get any movie dealing with UFOs so you can have an understanding. So when you get beamed up and get the hell beat out of you, then you'll know why. War of the Worlds, that was a good movie. That was a good movie. All right? They didn't bring no love to from whatever planet they came from. They didn't come with no love, man. Extreme prejudice. Go ahead.
And shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
In other words, the Most High going to have these angels do work on your ass. All right, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yeah, because when the Lord comes back, he's coming back to do damage. And then the main vehicle that the angels, the Lord and the angels are going to come back in, they're going to come back in what you crackers, you white people, you Edomites, call UFOs. They're coming back to do two things. They're coming back to beam up the elect of Israel, and they're coming back to destroy you Edomites and you other nations. Go ahead.
Isaiah 60, verse 8. Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as a doves to their windows?
Now that looks like doves flying, right? Because they fly in a V formation. Go ahead.
Psalm 69 and 11. The Lord gave the word, great was the company of those that published it. Kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided the spoil. Though you have lion among the pots, yet shall you be as the wings of a dove covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold.
In other words, that's how the ships are going to come. They're going to be the material that's going to be on those ships. Those ships are going to be made of silver and gold. So we're leaving out of here. We came over here in slave ships, and we're leaving out of here in style. Go ahead.
When the Almighty scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in Salmon. The hill of the Most High is as the hill of Bashan, and high hill as the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye high hills? This is the hill which the Most High desireth to dwell in. Yea, the Lord will dwell in it forever. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai, the holy place.
Now, since you read that, the chariots is talking about them UFOs. Let's go to Deuteronomy 33. Since you read that, and then from there go to I see something, brother. We're gonna have a whole series on this UFO thing. I haven't even hit 2 scriptures yet, man. All this information that we have on these chariots, and then you got to watch out for guys that are out there talking about their UFOologists and UFO experts, and they can summon UFOs like that old Billy Goat nigga. Now all Israel calls him the snitch. He's the snitch of Israel. The nigga got nerve enough to call himself the comforter. He's saying he's a comforter. This old black Billy Goat, this old crusty, old timer, look like an old black gold miner. It looked like a runaway slave that got whipped about 1,000 times. Talking about he's gonna summon some UFOs, man. Well, we found out what you did, man. We found out that you go to the dollar store, you get about $5 worth of damn metallic balloons. You throw it up and you film it, talking about, isn't that a beautiful UFO? Praise Yahweh. But let me call the FBI. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 30.
You're a real joke, man. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 33:1. And this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of the Most High, blessed the children of Israel before his death. And he said, the Lord came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto them.
Now, what he's reading is based on what he just read out of Psalms. All right? He's going back to the actual quote that the psalmist made. He was talking about Moses when he received the laws. Go ahead.
He shined forth he shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000s of saints.
Now in Psalms, didn't it say the same thing? Didn't it say 20,000, 10,000? Go ahead.
From his right hand went a fiery law for them.
So when we received them commandments from the Most High, that was written by the hand of the Most High, it came out of a so-called UFO. And this is what the white man calls laser technology, where you write with a laser. All right? Some call it cuneiform, but it was written by fire or by concentrated fire, which is a laser. Go ahead.
It says, yea, he loved the people, all his saints are in thy hand, and they sat down at thy feet, every one shall receive of thy words. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. And he was king in Jeshurun when the heads of the people and the tribes of Israel were gathered together.
And that proves who the king was. Really, the first king in Israel was Moses. It said he was a king in Jeshurun, right? Is there more to that? All right. You got something? All right, go ahead.
This is Exodus chapter 40, verse 34. Then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. And Moses was not able to enter into the tent of the congregation because the cloud abode thereon, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. And when the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle, the children of Israel went onward in all their journeys. But if the cloud were not taken up, they journeyed not until the day that it was taken up.
Hey, I'm sorry. This is to the director. If you can, rewind a little bit. You see that UFO? Take your time getting it, all right? That UFO with the 3 legs coming down from it. It goes back a little bit. Yeah, just prop that up and bring that up, because I want to bring out a scripture on that, all right? Excellent, excellent. Hold that scripture and give me the book of Revelation, the 10th chapter, and the 1st verse. Now, this is similar to what John saw on the Isle of Patmos when he was receiving them revelations, and he got the book. And this is what the ship